So as you can tell from the title of the video, today we're just fishing classic lures. So first up is going to be just your standard lipless crankbait right here. This one is a Strike King Red Eye Shad. Really good, really all around lure right here. They come in many shapes and many sizes, really good. As a kid, you probably picked one of these up in Walmart. You probably put it in your hand like this, and you went like that. All the cool kids did it. I did it, so, you know. It's a really classic lure right there. We'll definitely be throwing that around today. Next up, probably the most worldwide renowned lure for whatever reason, this guy. It's a Senko. You probably picked these guys up. You probably picked up a hook. You probably just literally threw it on the hook. However it stuck, you threw that out there, and you probably caught your biggest fish ever on this guy right here. I wish I had more to say about it, but time has done this guy really well. Next up, if you got bored with that real fast, you probably threw on a Zoom Fluke, and you probably just absolutely ripped the lips on this guy. These guys catch big fish, small fish, any species of fish, saltwater, freshwater, whatever you want to name it. You name it, it catches them. Up next, it's going to be a little micro finesse jig right here. I absolutely love these guys. You can throw them in clear water, brackish water, stained water, whatever. They come in many different sizes, shapes, jig head styles, everything. Weedless, weed guards, everything. They're absolutely versatile, and I absolutely love throwing these guys. But other than that, let's get into the fishing. Okay. You gotta stay there, bud. So, we made it to the first spot, well, the only spot today. Let me see if I can do all this with only one hand. I'm gonna put you guys down for real quick. Ooh, let me try and get this over my shoulder. Okay. Literally only carrying water in this backpack right now, since I only have 4 lures to be using. Let's get these guys out. Okay, do it like that. Do it like one of those. Close you. Make sure I got my keys on me. I'll get locked up in my car again. Unlock Stinky here. Come on, Stink. Good boy, don't get hit by the door. Okay, so we're gonna go to the first pond, or the only pond. I don't know why I keep saying the first pond. So we're gonna go to this pond. We haven't been here before, and we're just gonna go try and get on some fish. We have the Senko and the Red Eye Shad tied on right now. I think those are gonna be the first lures we're gonna start with, and then we're just gonna switch off as soon as we get bit on those and see where this goes. So let's switch to the GoPro. We just came up to the first spot. As you can tell, we're gonna fish this little corner right here just to see what's all in here and maybe find some kind of structure or anything. Oh, right on cue, right there, right in front of us. I don't think the GoPro can pick it up all that good, but there is a drainage pipe literally right in front of us. You can probably see the back side of it pretty well. So we are just going to toss around the little Senko first, see if there's anything over here, and work that around in here. And if this doesn't get bit, then we'll just switch to the Shad real quick, jig that around here, see if anything wants that, and yeah, just kind of come up with a pattern, see if we can. Oh, there was a fish right there. I literally just had a blow up. And the Senko's not even, it's literally just, it's on the top of the water. What was that? Oh my God. I hope the GoPro just picked that up. I really do. What I might do is honestly cut this Senko in half, which I always used to do as a kid. I always used to take it and basically just make it into like a weightless Ned rig. I don't know if anybody else did that as a kid. I used to always do that because I always just feel a lot more confident with smaller lures per se, rather than the bigger style, like full. But we just had our first blow up right there, literally at first cast. Now I don't know how big the fish was or anything, but he was there. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, we're gonna throw down here. I think what the key to this pond's gonna be today is just casting alongside of these lily pads. As you can tell, there's a ton of them in here. There's a lot of angles and aisles you can go down. So I think the little lipless is gonna do good in here. I just have a good feeling about that. And I think the Senko might do a little bit better cast it up onto some weeds. It's also weedless, so the wind is kind of working against us right now with this guy, just because it's weightless. It's not heavy, so it's not going to sink as fast, which is kind of a bummer. So what we're probably going to do is reel this guy in after this cast, or we'll toss around the little crankbait around here, but then we'll go onto that side, since that doesn't look like the wind-blown side. There's like a little bit of wind down here, not a lot, but yeah, here. So we're gonna pick this guy up, drop you down real quick, take this guy, and this is just Strike King red eye shad. They come in tons of different colors. I mean, if you can't find a color you like with this lure, that would be amazing. This is like a chrome, looks like a chrome, like bluegill kind of color. A lot of people like the crawdad, like the red orangish color. I know a lot of people like that color. A lot of people fish that. That's gonna be the last cast over here, and then we're gonna go straight across where it looks a little bit calmer over there. See if there's anything over there. Okay, let's go literally like straight across. Okay, so we made it over to literally straight across. We're gonna put this guy down, pick up the Senko yet again. We're gonna make a cast right down this good looking lane right here. I think we may have gotten some weeds on the, yeah, we did. Got some weeds on the old Senko. What I am actually gonna do is take this and cut or bite right there. There we go. So he just took like a good like inch off of our Senko right here. Makes it a little bit more friendly for all the fish in here. And if they bite, hopefully it's a little easier. Yeah, so we just took like a, I don't know, like a 4-inch Senko and turned it into like 2 maybe. The wind is, I can't tell. I don't know if the GoPro's picking it up, but there's a good amount of wind out here right now. So throwing this little dude weightless around on this setup is not the easiest thing I could be doing at the moment. I also think I got more freaking crap on there. Just want to get one good cast down this lane. There you go. It's not a bad cast. See a little like baby bluegill right there. It's a good sign. And the fact that we got a blow up or whatever over there, kind of weird, to be honest with you. Didn't really expect a fish to try and take this guy off the top of the water like that. There's a fish. There's a fish right there. Little dude, but we'll take him. Little guy, but we will take him. There we go. Hey, we're figuring it out. Figuring it out. Little guy. That little dude. And I mean, he's a little chunky little dude right there. Look at that little belly. Goodness. Mwah. See you, bud. So we picked back up the red-eye shad. We're going to see if maybe that fish was a part of a school over here. Rip this guy through here. And in my opinion, when you come to a pond for the first time, don't worry about size of the fish. Just worry if you can actually get on the fish and find a pattern. I think that's more important. And then once you do that, and you know like roughly where the fish are, what they're on and whatnot, then you can worry about size. Way too many times everybody wants to come out to ponds and lakes and whatnot and just get right onto a 5-pound bass. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, but then fishing wouldn't be fun. You know, you gotta drive a Honda Civic before you can go out and just buy a Ferrari 350 or whatever the hell they are. You know, you can't just pull up and just start driving a Ferrari. It doesn't work like that. Those little guys, Hondas, 5-pounders, Ferraris, McLarens. You know, catch my drift. You gotta work for it. Came upon this cool little piece of structure right here and put that guy down, put you right there. I'm gonna step on up, see if we can see anything, get a good bird's eye view of what is going on down here. If the wind would die down, it would be awesome. Water looks like it drops off pretty decent. This is a perfect example right here of where you want to put your lure. So if the GoPro makes it out, what you can see right here is you see these little pockets along here. So if there's going to be fish right here, they're going to be right in there, or they're going to be in that little pocket right there where there's that still water. And that's because they don't have to do as much work to stay in that one spot. So they can just hang out right there and wait for some unlucky fisherman to throw his crankbait in there and get bit. There you go, that was a good cast right there. If you guys aren't familiar with what a fluke is, basically it just imitates a dying bait fish. So let's get your leash all around me, bud. So we're gonna take this guy off, do it like that. We just, ow, that's a hook in the hand. We're gonna take that, put you in there, take a fluke out. This is a fluke. If you've never seen a fluke, just go like that. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna rig it through the nose like such, like you would any other soft plastic. Turn it around, pop it up through there, and then they made it so it has this perfect little opening right here. Put that through there. You can either rig it weedless or not, it's all up to you. Go like that and you are ready to fish. And it is a very light lure, but it casts very well. And it is basically just a soft-bodied jerkbait. So if you like throwing jerkbaits, you'd absolutely love a fluke. And they're very versatile. As you can see it in the water, it has an amazing action to it. And it's just really good. People use them for saltwater fishing, brackish, you name it. These things are amazing. They use them for tarpon, everything. I know if you are aware of other YouTubers, I know Lawson Lindsay uses these guys a lot. He absolutely loves them. He crushes them. So we're going to throw that around for a little bit. Yes. No. Stop. Thank God. All right, let's flip you guys around here real quick and explain how tough it has been out here right now. So the last fish you saw me catch was probably, I would have to say, like 45 minutes ago. After that, the bite literally has completely stopped. We literally were just continuing the pattern of casting along these lily pads. Finally got this guy. And yeah, I don't know. It's just been a really tough day. But we'll let him go. See, bud? But yeah, so that makes... the hell? Oh my God, dude. You gotta go in the water. There you go. But that makes, I think, two fish, I think. So we're done with the crankbait and the Senko. Surprise. But yeah, it's been a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be. But we're just gonna stay on this pattern. It's a slow day, but I think that the pattern we're doing is the correct thing. And yeah, other than that, we're just gonna hopefully get 2 more fish. 2 more fish. That's it. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, anything can cross. Let's get them.